Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Season 1 from the VikingCraft server. At least my Season 1 since I've been here. It's my third episode. This is more or less the template for my base. It goes back pretty far. I'll show you guys before we sign off. I'm just having an issue right now with flattening off some land, so as you guys can see, this is in my way. And if you can see, just peeking out of the corner there, a little bit of TNT. So hopefully we're gonna make some room here, get this out of my way so I can work. Figures the sun's going down. So yeah, this should be a massive explosion because I think there's 5 or 6 in there, and I should be able to clear all this out with just one blast. Let's see. Oh, that worked perfectly. Perfectly planned. Yep. Let's try again. They're almost on top of each other too. Nothing. Alright, change of plans. I will do this one at a time because I can't get them to chain reaction. So, yeah, 5 explosions or 4. I think it's 5 actually. It's not doing too bad. This is at least going to save me at least a pick going through all this. So. Alright, I think that's it. That was 5, right? Yeah. So I just need to clear this out, and I just need to clear this out so I can continue with this build. It's pretty big. I think it's like 186 blocks wide by 87 blocks deep, I think. So it's a pretty it's gonna be a pretty nice size build. It's not just gonna be one base. I'm probably gonna do something with a village outside of it. I'd like to be able to make a working village and actually actually get some villagers to spawn and live in the houses that I'm going to build. So if I can do that, I'd be very, very happy. So I have some markers. It's not going to go quite that far. Well, then again, maybe it might. Let me see. No, actually I think it's right here. Right? Yeah, it's back here. So it's only going to go that deep. It's only going to go across this far, so it's not too bad. I still need to move all this, though. So while I'm doing this, some updates. I know I mentioned in my last video that MineCraft has come to an end. I was only able to get a couple of videos out before that server went down, and like I was saying last video, seems to be a common trend with these servers just popping up and going away. So anyway, today is July 1st, so 1.6 is out, and my inventory is way too full. So this will be the last time, well, at least until once they update this server. Won't be the last time here, but once they do the update, you won't be able to just screw around with zombies like that. And a couple of the videos that I've seen so far from it, seems like the hoarding is even worse on this server. What did I just do? Where you're getting attacked by mob after mob, especially the zombies hoarding, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully, we'll get this server updated as soon as we can, and really have a lot of fun. It's really, you know, the single player, I can almost see it being kind of annoying, the hordes, because single players, at least the ones that I've seen, you know, it's not just, you know, you're not just like most of the single players that I see, you know, you sleep at night, and then, you know, you're building and whatnot. You know, it's not really a lot of survival. So the this update is really more, I think, benefits the multiplayer servers. You know, and if there's people out there who may be getting a little bored with vanilla, I think this update's going to go a long way. And the next update is a biome update. So I understand we might be getting update to the ocean biomes, which I'm assuming could mean sharks, dolphins, who knows, something with fish. So that could be interesting. And yeah, so things are going pretty well here on this side. Been on this server for a little while now, and you know, every day I come on, I like it more and more. The people who are on here and everything. So, so I knew that I had a big job ahead of me with leveling off this land, so I went and got myself an earth mover, which I'll show you how easy it is to clear land. This is going to help me tremendously. Moving mountains. You got to be careful with it, though. I had this thing before, and I didn't realize I had it in my hand, and I went to grab my wheat from my farm, and I just went like, and I wiped out my whole farm. And I replant everything, and replace all the dirt. This thing's just, it's cool, but you gotta respect it. The earth mover. You know how long this would take me if I had to move this entire mountain? So what was the purpose of the TNT? Because it's TNT. How can you turn down any opportunity to blow shit up? But this is definitely going to be a huge time saver. Once this is out of my way, then I think between this and this pick, probably within an hour or so, I'm gonna have this entire thing just completely emptied out. So that was a pretty nice sized dirt mound, I guess you would call it, gone. It's really gonna help with this build. Because this build, I didn't expect, when I drew it out on paper, I didn't think it was gonna be this massive. But when I started laying out the blocks here, it kind of hit me that it's going to be pretty big. So I originally was just going to do that. Sun's going down again already? I was originally oh, the sun's coming up, sorry. I was just gonna do like a single castle build, you know. But whoops, gonna need that. And when I started drawing it out, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do, but I could just never trust. You know, I could do it myself in my own Let's Play, my single player Let's Play that I do, that I'm actually going to be starting up now that 1.6 is out, a new season. But my single player is more for the little stuff. I mean, I'm not going to build anything major because it's really just me, and no one's really going to be able to appreciate any kind of build of any size. So you know, the big builds, I like to do them on multiplayer servers. I can't tell you before I started recording how many builds I did on YouTube. I mean on SMP servers that came out so good. Never gonna see them again because they weren't recorded for YouTube, and you go to sign in one day and the server's just gone. So, you know, not even the and I'm talking about like maybe close to a year, some of them over a year of playing on these servers, and they're just not even the courtesy of here's a here's a copy of the world for you, so at least you have your work, you know. Just no information at all. It just vanished. But now that everybody's getting into more and more getting into Skype, you're actually able to keep in touch with the guys that you play with. So, and I just have crafting tables everywhere. It's raining again. It's a very rainy server. Let me make sure I'm doing this right here. Yeah. So yeah, this would have been a good spot for the dynamite, all the stone, but that's all right. I can always get more. Guys have been giving me as much as they have, which is great. All it's really cost me is some diamonds and some can't think of the name of it right now, and mine's going blank. It's hard to think, record, and work at the same time, so. Alright, so I think they're good. I think we're good now. Get in there. This is all gonna go. I'll do that. I'll clean this up. I just want to get the template down right now, just so I know that that's down and I have the room and I can see how much space I need to clear. So I'm looking forward to 1.6. It'd be nice once the server's out. I think once the server's updated, I think that you know, this particular group of people is going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this update. Let's see, what do I have now? 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. 1, 2, 3, and then across, 5 across. So this should go all the way across. So you can't even break one block with these things. It's like you just like you can't do one block. So that's what I did with my wheat farm. Just I took it out one sweep. The whole thing was gone. like to try and get this done before, or at least get my walls up. I figured out a pretty cool design with the walls. It's kind of like a take on another build that I saw someone else doing. Kind of tweaked it a little bit, and I can't wait to get started on them because they really look cool. Let's see. I think I'm gonna regret not grabbing all this dirt because I do have a lot of filling in to do. So let's get that out of there, that in there, get that out of there, that out of there. And it looks like the server has its first UHC planned. I think it's for this weekend. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be recording that. Hopefully I'll last. It's not my first UHC, but it'll be the first one that I've actually recorded. And I don't think we're doing teams this time around. I'm not sure. I think we're just doing singles. But I'm not sure if that means we'll be updated by the weekend. It might be. It depends. Sometimes the updates for the servers bucket or whatever plugins that they use are a little faster than. It seems like they're faster than they used to be. Certainly faster than when they first started. When Bucket first started putting out software for servers. That's for sure. All right. So I'm gonna keep going here. I think I have to connect this way. I'm gonna have to move. That's gonna have to go. And I'm not really sure if I'm putting these towers here, but that doesn't mean they're staying. Like I said, I just wanted. This is the layout that I drew, and you guys would know if you've done, when you do these builds, what you start out building never turns out to be the finished product. You always make changes to it as you go. Something comes in to your head that would look better. So I have done this type of build before, but I've never done one on this scale. Am I out of brick already? 16. So here we go. I'm glad I got this dirt. So this is going to come in handy. I think most of the swamp is going to be filled in. And I'm going to reserve a spot in this build somewhere for a stable. And we'll do some horse breeding. If I'm lucky enough, maybe some donkeys. I know that Dinnerbone put out a message today that there already is an update to 1.6.1, where they correct the animals escaping once they're fenced in, which I was very happy to hear, because it seems like, especially with 1.5, it happened a lot more than it used to. And yeah, what else? Can you think of anything else that I want to talk about, guys? Minecon, there's a good chance I'm going. Not 100%. I don't know when tickets are going on sale yet, but since it's in Orlando, me being in New York, it's a couple-hour flight. I'm sure my daughter will be happy. She's a fan of Captain Sparkles, so she wants to meet him. And yeah, be my first one if I go. Curious to see exactly what it's all about. Chance to meet some of the guys that I watch. I know if I haven't heard if Paul Sars is going. He hasn't mentioned it, I don't think, on any of his videos yet. But yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting him. But I'll let you guys know for sure, you know, as we get closer, whether or not I'm actually going. I don't know how easy or how hard it is to get tickets. It's in November, so I'm sure that flying to Orlando is not exactly going to be difficult. And it's not, I don't think it's any type of holiday weekend either, so might actually be able to pull it off this year. So if you're going to be there and you want to say hi, just let me know. I think it's being held at Orlando Convention Center or something, or maybe in a hotel. I don't really have a lot of details, obviously. So if I didn't have this shovel, this would have taken me forever. Hey, get out of there. And yeah, I'm gonna clear all this away. This should be pretty flat for this build. And once I have it all completely built up, once I have the template all laid out here, I'll go up top, try and find the high point, maybe from there, and take a look down, and you'll see exactly what it's gonna look like. And I think the next step is just going to be to open up a few things, maybe the entrance, the back. This is going to be the back, so and then just start building up the walls. I want to get the walls built first, this way when we do update I don't have to worry about the hordes coming in. And definitely going to get some redstone involved in this build. I'd like to get some defenses set up for these zombies. If they really are going to track from 80 blocks out, I would love to be able to set up some defenses, lava, arrows, dispensers, you know, whatever else I can think of. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I will, if you guys like what you see, leave me a subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you for the next one.